Posted in the act, got to hit the club. We've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm smoking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it.
Now EA Sports and the National Football League so proud to welcome you to the southeast section of Brazil and the world-renowned city of Sao Paulo. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the LA Chargers. Game number 2 on this year's NFL schedule. Happy to have you with us. The Chiefs, the Chargers, underway from Brazil. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yellow.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1. A lot more to go. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Kansas City.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Yellow.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Hey, 43. Hero, 15. 15, yellow.
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
20! And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 45 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board here first in the season opener. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Chiefs 7, Chargers nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ram. Kappa.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4th down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Set.
Here's Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Second and 10.
12. Black 80. Black.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Delta. 5-9, 5-21.
Now it's Herbert. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much. He's got a man complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Here's 2nd and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor. Delta.
Zone read, a give to Hampton. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Cap.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. That's returnable now for Smith. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 4. Throw caught by Rice. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. On play action, it's Mahomes. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Here now, 2nd and 4. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 61 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Hey, 43, 15. Hey, 15.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now Mahomes. This is caught. It's Brown. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That puts him in excellent position. First and goal after a gain of 19. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This will be caught once again by Brown. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
15.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. The Charger drive about to get going. And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might even want to play here this close to their goal line. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. The race is on. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, a full half to be played. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Out of the gun, Herbert. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Allen. Keenan Allen, 68 yards. And the Chargers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Jalen Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Chiefs make that their first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
Well, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Throwing now is Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Here's Pacheco once again. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes going to throw. And it is caught. First by him near the 35. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 35. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
15.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Mahomes now to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over at that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. And again, it's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now here's Mahomes. Escape. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw here. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Rashee Rice from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that 1-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 7, operating from the 34.
Crowd right. Lion.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First target, first catch, and a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Herbert now. He finds his target, Allen. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Complete to Johnston here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Baylor Tigers. Go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. He's to the 15. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Ladd McConkey, 52 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll send Rice in motion. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. 75 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I was used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher. All night long, he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge third down conversion. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Yellow, yellow.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Keeps himself upright. Mahomes will do it himself. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll run here with Pacheco. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And this is the type of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Let's go.
Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
First down.
12.
1st and 10 at the 45.
Throwing, Herbert. They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Herbert changing things up. Herbert going to throw. Johnston on the quick slant. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's 1st and goal.
5-9. Stop.
Now Herbert. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. George Karlaftis in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. We read. Hey, Ram. 12. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Hey, go lion.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Here now, 2nd and goal.
Set. Black 80, black. Let's go. Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
Herbert to throw. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
5-9. Let's go. 21. Let's go. Home to trips right.
I know. Come to me, it's me.
Ready.
Herbert. And this one is incomplete. And now time for one final play that has to be obviously in the end zone.
Can't wait to see what they call, but you want to get it to your best player. Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one side, and maybe he gets a one-on-one isolated on the backside.
Here it is, 4th and goal.
Crowd right.
One last throw here for Herbert. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Chiefs, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
chose this way of living, nah, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all and I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all is taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve is. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing to say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. No one,
you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my white cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
Man, I got this swag. My head matching my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head matching my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. When I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, big polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this. Okay, I fall off in the club with a pocket full of bags. Big stupid friends like a rat up. what you know. Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below. All I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. I take the first, you keep 'em coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below. All I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get
in my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back to back. Gang, back to back to back. Trailing me, back to back to back. Back to 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 back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover cha-cha, gon' show you cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover cha-cha, gon' show you cha-cha, gon' they gon' heat me up, I been trying to keep it cool, these little, they tried to stop it, too late, my finger was already on it, call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I, the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never, all that beating around the bush, homie said with your chest, got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it, like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet, go and check the news, Brody heard somebody stress, in your feelings by the, better get a grill, tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip, I got right here for show up, make everybody dip, went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking out your hip, I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip, she begging me to take a sip, first she drove the boat, then she like a ship, first you load it up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' Brun, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me. Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. The passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young man, an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money, clear, splash, I'm covered in bells. But I'm clever, vendettas, raw draws, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go federal. I pour up, I don't measure. Soon I met her, I leveled up, my bread up, I'm fed up. It's pressure, it's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out whoever. I keep it on, you stuck on it. Mace and Margiela. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know this spot. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers in front of this one a landslide. Ain't gonna be no good this shit, I'm spinning back to back. Any say they want that issue, I'm going 50, and then nigga got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. City.
feel this fire building up a little while, and when check the wire, sure enough it's live, and try to stop it, but I can't. It's calling my name. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his noir on his head, climbed up and took hold of the reins. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. This time I'm taking what's mine, like a long lost out west outlaw out of his mind. I'm riding into town, no turning back now. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his noir on his head, climbed up and took hold of the reins. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his noir on his head, climbed up and took hold of the reins. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies that keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of this dry. Riding in spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money, money, money,
then I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy, in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm still double, the ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old was on the shelf. Then the 5. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven back guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass the watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top floor to her. 100 racks and 1, 2 about to flood out.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta
come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Dirty night. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I'm not kombucha, either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that babe, well alright. Tryna fight in the night, come alive. Ain't it sneak? Ain't it? Try to come run back, they popping your tires. Hold up. 100 round, feeling like I'm on team, playing both sides of you. Shout out your friends. I've been going crazy, shot. I've been in the deep end. She not in the scene. She tryna go. I just been tripping out. This a whole nother level shot. I got it on their toes. I put the on the road. She tryna. Oh, hold up. I got this me. She tryna show me something. Hold up. I got flows for days. Ain't on nothing. Me and my bro like they ain't know we on one. We in the spot going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that? I chose up. All in the kitchen can't get it cold up. Acting like they know it. Double O cactus that we told us. Switch out the baddie, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything. 2, 3, 4.
Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook now. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. And off we go from downtown Indy. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. Ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Get it in.
Now a play fake. Jones moving outside the pocket. That's caught by the first-round pick, Tyler Warren. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He's across midfield. He's got room at the 30. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
A gain of 36 yards.
A big gainer for Indianapolis. 36 yards.
First and 10.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
19 Tiger.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. But the receiver didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down. On play action, it's Jones. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Again, they'll throw with Jones. And that is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Spencer Schrader on for the Colts field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
Schrader's kick is good. And the Colts are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. Get this into the hands of Devon Achane.
Hilton's pass.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Open man downfield, Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins move out to a 7-3 lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Get out of my way, get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Come on, set.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll run a draw now with Taylor. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
2 yards leads to third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
He gets this one complete to Pittman. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a toss play for Taylor. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
A gain there of 15. That's good for a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action now. It's Jones. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Got it. Ready? 70, check it out. Push.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And he'll get about 3 yards of that back, setting up second and long.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the Dolphins' 43-yard line.
To throw is Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. He's to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. For Daniel Jones, he had 70 regular season touchdown passes as a Giant. This is first with Indy. Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Colts are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23 yards.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go. 6, cut 19, Panther 11, Panther 11, 19 Lion, 18 Pioneer.
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Ready, check. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready. 70, Timberwolf. 19 tight, 19.
Throwing on second down is Milton. That one out wide to Achek. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
It is third and long.
18 rattling. Come on. Hit. Ready.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Sending it deep for Waddle. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down. So on fourth down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
Let's go now.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. They've got it second down and 7.
Cowboy 80. Run through. Here we go. 70 rings.
On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game. But when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays.
And he'll take this one in. Allen Pierce. Touchdown Colts.
Mike Reestab is saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score Colts 17, Dolphins 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Milton. That's taken in by Achek. And he's going to get this one up to the 43-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him.
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. And a solid return as he gets it up past the
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And they'll manage to pick up about 4. That's Jack Jones in on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. A quick throw on his RPO, and Downs has him. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Here now, 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. There is a marker down. He is past the 25-yard line. Well, let's see what the flag is about. On 1st down, here's Milton. That is caught left side by Waddle. Down the sideline. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big time play for the Dolphins. Pick up of 46 yards.
First down. A gain of 46 yards on the play.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Miami.
A gain of 11.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
From the gun, here's Milton. He'll go right and find his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
2nd and 7. Quick throw on the RPO, it's Hill. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready? 70,
He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Javon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are back within 6. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone, 4 touchdowns. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Shotgun now for Jones. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball at a bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Gun, it's Jones. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Jones. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down. Back in the backfield in the area of holding. Throwing, Jones. They're trying to hit him with a screen. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Now Jones. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Again, it's Jones. He'll take a deep shot for down. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown Miami.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins have taken the lead by a point here in the third.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. It was Tyrell Dodson that time on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw, it's Jones. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
That's out quickly to Pittman. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Indianapolis.
For a Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Now, Jones. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Sanchez on to punt for the Colts.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. A toss left side, caught by his running back.
Milton's pass.
He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Gain of 17 yards.
17 yards, the gain there. good for a Dolphins first down.
It's a gain of 17.
You've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it.
Cougar 19. 18 tight. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Working out of the gun is Milton. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
That's how you get yourself out of a 2nd and 20 ball. Big gain there. You'll leave them just shy of the first down.
It's a gain of 19 and brings up third down.
Try and throw with Milton. And that is incomplete.
Here we find that best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's Jones. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. His 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7.
Conversion.
Back to throw is Jones. Exiting the pocket right. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
26. Dolphins 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 2 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop in behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. Now it's going to be 3rd down. To throw, it's Milton. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here It was third down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As he's on to punt for the second time. This fielded inside the 35. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Fourth quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll take this down inside 35. 16 yards. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was brought down by Jack Jones.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 6. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing now is Jones. He gets this one complete to Pittman. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just hand off right, hand off left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down.
Devion Clowney brought him down. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Let's go now. Hey, let's go.
To throw is Jones. That is caught, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And a decent return there. We'll get this up just shy of the 30. On first down, Tagovailoa. And he's caught. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Miami.
Dolphins, first down. A gain of 12. First down, Dolphins.
From the gun, here's Tua. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. This one caught by Waller. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards. All three timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
It ain't going to be easy for y'all.
The road gets a little tougher now. It's first and 20. A shotgun snap for Tua. This one complete to Hill. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Second and 6 coming up. Now it's H.A. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. The sound deafening in the dome. It's third down.
And it's third down.
They'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins have cut the deficit to 5. Even with their full complement of timeouts, Coast try an onside
kick. This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
A run with Campbell. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They go right back to Taylor. He's got space inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT up and good. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's first down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.